It's 35 degrees and we're not even in July. If you're thinking about retiring to Spain, buying the right home isn't just about the view, guys. It's about keeping cool in the summer heat. So I thought the first tip I would say, insulation isn't just for cold countries. You'll find many older Spanish homes lack proper insulation. And to be quite honest, even a lot of the new properties they're building at the moment, these prefabs, are not insulated. Okay, one of the tips, I would ask the estate agent what insulation the property has. Walls, roof, even windows. Now, that would be a good question to see what they come up with. So something else to think about, guys, and that's the EPC, which is the Energy Performance Certificate. Now, Spain is trying to implicate by the year 2030 that all properties will have a minimal rating of E. Now, at the moment, you've got it going from A to G, and to be quite honest, most properties here in Spain are going to be on G. And I'll be very surprised if you find any new properties with maybe a triple A. That would be amazing. If you found one, let me know, because I haven't seen any properties on an A, let alone maybe a C. But that's the thing they're trying to bring in. And I think by 2033, it will go up to a D. So Spain's got to get a move on then. But yeah, worth checking out, guys. I know now that all properties that are for sale should have the EPC on it now. Another thing you want to look at property, if you've got plenty of sort of shaded areas, places that you want to sit down in. Now, we're not ready at the moment. We haven't uncovered the chairs yet. We've got some guests coming in July, so all this would be all hunky-dory. We've already put a shade up to keep the sun off as much as we can. But these are the things you've got to think about. Another bonus is having a pool. I haven't been in it yet. We've got another shaded area over there, back of the property of ours. My wife's a builder, see. She likes doing a lot of work. So we've got another sort of shaded area here. Now, at the moment, it's coming up to midday, and we're at the back of the house. So there's another thing that can think about, is about, I thought I'd just show you these amazing plants. And these plants, just changing the subject slightly, only last a day. Now, our property is sort of on an angle. You want to ask the agent as well, is the property south facing, so it's got the sun on it most of the day? Now, ours is at a slight angle, so this afternoon the sun will come round there, and that's why it keeps that pool nice and warm. Going into the property now, what you're going to find is you need to have blinds, guys. So if the property's got blinds, because this will keep out the heat, believe it or not, and also ceiling fans. Now, I'm going to be honest, these ceiling fans are not the best, but this is our sort of terrace that we've enclosed, so it does keep us nice and cool. And you're going to find a lot of places where it's in darkness, and the reason why it's in darkness is to keep it cool, because when it's 35, we're probably talking 40, really, it gets so hot. So we're going to go into our lounge. Now, our lounge, thankfully the camera can pick it up, it's in darkness. And the reason why it's in darkness is it keeps it cool. And I wish I could show you how cool it is. Anyway, one of the other things that I would suggest getting, and that's these electric remote control fan lights that I'm just about to show you now. Here we are, there's the light. We've got different sort of light settings, but it's just I'll tell you what, these fans are amazing. They, if anything, put out the aircon. Now, you still need aircon, guys. This is the lounge. You definitely need aircon in the lounge. And to be honest, you need aircon in every room. And even these ceiling lights. I'm just going to turn the fan on now. There it goes, it just opens up. So, in the winter, you don't even know we've got ceiling fans, you just light a light. And we've got one here, we've got one over here, which is going away. And you notice how quiet they are? Now we are going to put one into our, just going to turn off that. Just going to turn the light off a minute and put the fan on. So in our kitchen, we're going to put a fan up there, believe it or not. Now the bedrooms, still in darkness, which is, you probably can't even see anything in there. And we got a fan in there, and this is what we're on about: keeping the place cool, because you do need it. And another thing is another tip when you're looking at property, and also when you're moving in, is we put covers over the windows, and this keeps out the sunlight, guys. And what I'm on about, we just got a pillow slip, because there it is. There's the brightness. Just shows you how bright it is. But putting a cover over the window just blocks the light out, and believe it or not, it keeps the heat out. I mean, it's still going to be warm. I mean, you're going to say, well, so why have you got the ceiling fans on? Because you still have to have that air circulating. But these are all things you need to think about, guys, when you're buying a property, because I've seen quite a few properties where they've got nothing. They've got no fans, no aircon. They probably just bought it as a summer property, so they're not there that long. But you do need to keep yourself cool, guys, because once you're retired, you want life to be easy, not sweltering. Because many people that do move here to Spain who haven't been out in the summer months, I'm talking about really July, August, when it's extreme heat, when we're over the 40s, some people that suffer from asthma have got major problems. Going back to the pool, do you really need a swimming pool? I mean, obviously having a swimming pool is a bonus, and I think one of the things that people don't think about is, I mean, we don't really live in a really built up area, but because this time of year all the Spanish and everybody else is on holiday, the beaches are packed, and trying to get down to the local town for parking is a nightmare. But if you've got your own pool, no problem. But obviously having a pool comes with a huge expense. I'm talking about the pump, the running costs, it may leak, filling up it with water. So some places have community pools, which I think is a good idea, but that's your preference. Hot tubs are another good idea, but from what I've been hearing about hot tubs, is they're quite expensive to run, guys. More, if anything, sometimes than the pool, because even the hot tub needs cleaning out. So now solar power is becoming more and more popular in Spain. If you can get a property that's got solar power, that's amazing. I've seen quite a few people here where I live have got solar power, because obviously the main thing of having your aircon on, the fans going, the fridges going, it whacks up the price on electric. So if you've got it there already, that's great, but make sure it works properly. And the second one, if you're thinking about buying it, make sure you put enough money by for it, because it can cost you about 30 grand. And I'm talking about 30,000 euros. So that noise you can hear is that. Anyway, Jan's loving the weather, aren't you, eh?
Yeah.
Isn't it nice and cool, eh? So anyway, guys, it's worth checking when you're buying a property that it's got all your stuff. Like living in a fridge. So, adios amigos.